Good morning. I am TNP Nalini, Assistant Professor, Department of BCom CA, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, we are going to start a new subject, Commercial Legislation and Ethics. In that, we are going to start a new topic, Void Agreements. So, let us have a scenario. Imagine two friends making a deal. One promises something legal or something unclear, which the law supported. This is where the void agreement comes in. Some agreements may look valid, but law says no from the beginning. So let us start from the core idea, what is void agreement? Think of a contract that did from the start. According to law, agreement not enforceable is a void agreement. I am actually repeating it. Agreement not enforceable is a void agreement. It is void means beginning itself. No rights, no case, no legal support. Simply we can say the court will treat like it never existed. So let us see when the agreement becomes void. We can connect with the reality. Law protects society, not just an individuals. It's a code. The law definitely will protect the society, not just every individuals. If agreement involves legal acts, fraud, harm to people or property, immoral or against public policy, then it becomes void. If these comes under the agreement, if these something happens in the agreement, definitely that agreement will become a void. Next we will see what is the type of void agreement. Restraint of a marriage. Suppose some people says, I will give you money but don't marry anyone. Is it a law one? No. The law says it's an invalid. Every individual has a freedom to marry. Freedom to marry is their basic right. Even partial restriction is void. But there are some cases when a marriage becomes unlawful. That the stage where a minor get married. If a minor is forced to get married, it becomes a marriage restriction. It is a void agreement. It is not a lawful one. It comes under the section 26. Next, we will see the resistant of a trade, which comes under section 27. For example, if your boss says after leaving you can never work anywhere, if a boss says that if you leave this company you cannot work in any other company or anywhere, but the law says it's a void one, it is not a legal one, because everyone has a right to work. But there are some conditions, there are some exceptions, like when a minor gets married it is unlawful. Like that, there is some exemption, that is a sale of goodwill with a reasonable limit. A person cannot sell his goodwill to a limit. That is one of a main. As I said, it is a void one because everyone has right to work. Sale of goodwill is one of a exception. So next one is the restraint of legal proceedings. It comes under section 28, where two parties agree we won't go to court for no matter what. They cannot simply say, like A and B cannot say that we will not go to court for any matter happen between them in their business. But the law says it's not a valid one. They have to approach for justice. If someone needs justice, they can approach the court. But there is some exceptions, that is arbitration is allowed. Agreement which refer for the future disputes to arbitrations are a valid one. It cannot comes under not valid one. Next, fourth one is uncertain. Uncertain is nothing but it comes under section 29 and wagering agreements. The uncertainty and wagering agreement, in that uncertainty comes under section 29 where the agreements without any clarity, that is example, I will sell you oil, what, how much of oil, how many liters, what type of an oil, nothing has been clearly mentioned, so it is an unclear one, so it becomes a void agreement. And wagering, that's betting on future events, just we are as we are doing for some match fixing or betting match for the games like that, it's all comes under non it's all comes under unlawful, and it is said like as a, it is a void agreement. These are the four types of void agreements. So thank you, let us have a great day. Tomorrow we can see at another new topic. Thank you.